Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all, just stop. Get real.
Welcome to DBL. It is so lovely to see all you people in my head. And it's Ladies' Day, which is my favorite, to be super honest with you. How are you ladies doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Good. We found out today that Josie's my dog's tumor was benign.
That's amazing.
So
Look at you. That's why you're glowing.
Yeah. If you know me, that's like a huge, big deal. So I just want to let that know. All right. As of right now, you don't have to wear a face mask on planes. But yesterday, the Department of Justice appealed that ruling that struck down the mask mandate. So we'll see how long that lasts. But there's another question a lot of people are asking. What should happen to the thousands of people who were put on no-fly lists for refusing to comply with the mask mandates? Should they be allowed to fly again? Here's what the CEO of United had to say about it on the Today Show. Take a look.
Well, so we didn't ban any of those customers for life. Customers that simply refuse to wear a mask, what we told them is, you can't fly United until the mask mandate is over. We had fewer incidents that happened at other airlines. Our flight attendants really did a great job. And because of that, we're comfortable that these people who just didn't want to wear a mask, now that there's no mask mandate, we can let them come back.
Okay, they didn't want to just not wear masks.
Yeah, I was about to say, the rest of the story included punching somebody in the face.
Yeah, they
getting taped
disobeyed
to a seat.
orders on that. Okay, other airlines, including Delta, Alaska Airlines, will also allow banned customers to return. But as we were getting into it, we need to know from you, DBL Nation, we want to know, should banned passengers be allowed to fly again? Go to dblvote.com to weigh in. Lindsay, you were saying?
I don't think it should be that simple. Like, okay, you got, because it usually led to an altercation, like a bigger altercation. So it shouldn't be like you're allowed right back on the plane just because the government says that we don't have to worry about these masks anymore, because it sets a precedent where we're constantly, again, pitting the CDC against the government, which we've been doing for 2.5 years already. So I think the rules should stand by the FAA. They should say, okay, if you disobey these rules, you'll be banned for this length of time, and not to be changed as government rules change. No, you literally did something wrong, just like a child. You get in trouble for this amount of time, and that's just final.
I saw mom face. I saw your mom face come out.
I just don't get it. Like, no, I don't want you on my plane because you don't know how to act. So anything else that you do while I'm on the plane is going to be uncomfortable.
May I even say, it goes so far, it wasn't about the mask. It was about you can't listen and
follow directions.
And I don't want you on my plane.
Like, you literally can't even have your own liquor on the plane. So if you do that, you get in trouble. So you can't just get right back on the plane. What do you think?
Well, apparently it's a federal offense. I've heard this enough time because I've been traveling a lot lately. But I fly United, and so I'm saying that to say, like, I have a loyalty there. However, I think that just saying this as if it's carte blanche is a mistake, because not only were people going through airports that also had mask mandates, then they were getting on a plane and refusing to wear the mask as if no one was going to do anything about it because they were in the air. So it's interesting because it's not as though, is he talking about a customer that got on the plane, took off their mask that they were required to wear in the airport, and just said, okay, well, now I'm not going to fly because I have to wear the mask? Or are you talking about the customers who then started eating their mask, biting the person next to them, throwing a temper tantrum, punching flight attendants, making everyone very uncomfortable on the plane because of the mask? So is there any discernment there? Because that makes me very uncomfortable, because if they're going to do that with the mask, they're also going to do it because, everybody knows that cart service starts on row 8 and they're in row 15.
Right, it's about following directions, or listening. Delta, am I right, Michael Dean? It's Delta that has said that if those people want to come back, they're the only ones so far that we know of that have said you have to follow and be okay with a list of procedures, which is sort of a vague way of, I don't know, saying what, do they have to sign something? We don't know. And still, I thought you had to do that when you first got on the plane the first time. So that's the weird positioning of the Delta situation. So I wanted to give you all that. In my opinion, straight up, I'll just be honest with you guys, I think this whole mask allowing it is a really terrible idea, and I will continue to say that and speak my opinion. I think the judge that changed it and put all of America back to allowing masks to be there was not qualified by the ABA, the American Bar Association. I think we're being held hostage by one woman, and I think she doesn't believe in science, and I'm really bothered by that. So I want to continue speaking from this platform that the idea of allowing masks back, to me, is a bad idea in general right now.
Luckily, masks got normalized, so I think a lot of people you're going to see. Even when we did a poll 2 days ago, 70% said they're going to wear their mask anyway. So I think a lot of people are going to choose to protect themselves the best way they can.
Yeah, I hope so. I really do.
Well, and another thing is the idea of having these celebrations on flights. Like, a lot of people are very uncomfortable because now it's like, if you're wearing a mask to continue to protect yourself and the people that you love, now you're being chastised for that.
Are you the target? Yeah.
People think that it's like a reversal because there was so much backlash against people who refused to wear the mask. But the difference was, when the mask mandates were in place, it was to protect the people around you.
Right.
Now these are people who are just making personal decisions for themselves, and that needs to be respected. So maybe if we just are eliminating the mask mandate, we don't have a party with 150 people who are cheering and screaming and then chastising people for continuing to wear their masks.
I completely agree. Let's get to the final vote. We have, should passengers be banned for not wearing masks, be allowed to fly again? No, 86% of you. Strong percentage. I wonder why they're allowing it. So if you are for that or against it, please write us in. We'd love to know. Speaking of planes, well, there you go. A YouTuber is in big trouble with the FAA. They say he purposefully crashed his plane. The video shows the man jumping out of the plane with a parachute after the propeller stopped. The plane later crashed into a forest in Southern California. The man claimed the plane malfunctioned, but the FAA has revoked his license, saying he did it on purpose.
Who does this? Even when we first talked about it on the call this morning, I was just like, who does this? And, you know, Al always talks about people doing stuff for likes and for social media. It's just like, really, is that serious? Like, it's kind of like disgusting. Like, you know, and anybody who would cheer for that or write on, oh my God, good stunt, or watch his video, it's like, what are you doing? Like, you could have also hurt yourself. I know he had a parachute.
And
if anything
people,
went wrong,
right?
and other people, exactly.
Right. Or wildfires, like, should you be charged with this? To me, it's like instant fire. It's you know what I mean? That's kindling right there. It's going into with some fuel.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page.
Yeah, we're all on the same page.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I don't understand that. So write us in. We'd love to hear you on our YouTube and our DBL app. Coming up on DBL, this is a good question. Is honesty always the best policy? We're talking about why you may need to be strategic in your delivery. Plus, the Queen of Versailles herself, Jackie Siegel, she tells us all about her return to reality TV. Closed captioning provided by...
This April, connect with Al, Tori, Erica, Jeff, and Sam.
What are we talking about?
Real conversations are on DBL. I love this story.
That's why you watch every show.
DBL, all new every day.
Dress story.
That's not a talk.
Thank you. And look.
I know. I was gonna say your earrings look fabulous. Are they the ones?
Let me tell you. So Tori gave me some earrings similar to this, and then I feel so sad about this because you know there are local businesses that Tori supports, but I went on Amazon and bought like every color because I didn't want to harass Tori to go to DC and find the woman and get more, and I really wanted like immediate gratification. This is during the pandemic when
They're so cute.
Amazon was the highlight of my day, month, week. Every time I got a package, so. But I would like to order more from your local businesswoman.
Well, she's disappeared, and I tried to find her. She has no phone number. It has to be done by email. She usually makes these hats, and I found her at one Denver Crafts Fair. Her name is Marion, and she makes these. See how they glitter? They're like, but they're soft and kind of jelly.
They're yours.
Oh,
more,
these
yeah.
I'm wearing mine too.
Yeah, that's
these
what
are
I'm saying.
these,
Yours
yeah.
are like the better
and
ones.
Viewers started to write in and say, "Can I get a pair?" So I started doing. I didn't tell you this, like wholesale with her to get, like I was going, some viewers were getting it from her. I was having like a side hustle with Marion and the viewers. I am not kidding you.
Tori picked the oddest side hustle.
No, some of you viewers know. I was getting, they're like, what color,
My
what
mom
size?
wanted some. I think, did you get my mom some?
I think so. And then she sort of disappeared, and I've been trying to find her ever since. So I have an old business card, and I'll be going to craft fair after craft fair. She might think I'm a bit of a stalker, but I bought her out. She also goes to the DC craft fair, and I just bought every sparkly thing that there was there. It's just
and
nice
I would love to
soft.
support, but she doesn't have a website.
I know
remember.
it. So we gotta get her
I always
a
choose the
website.
small business over Amazon, but sometimes Amazon's just convenient. I don't know.
That was weird about the guy jumping, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that. That was just. I think he should get in a lot of trouble and be.
I was gonna
maybe
say, shouldn't she be charged with
a precedent should be set with him about doing stuff like that for YouTube. But that's just my opinion.
Does everybody know that sort of story?
Welcome back. This is an interesting question, and think about it. Really take a second to think about this. Is honesty always the best policy? So there's this therapist who wrote a blog on this topic, and it got us talking. In the essay, she gave some advice. First, she said to meet people where they are. Not everybody is ready for complete honesty. Next, she said use customized messaging because different people interpret things in completely different ways. So what do you think? Is honesty always the best policy or not? I would love to get your opinions on this.
Erica?
I believe honesty is the best policy.
You straight up think so, hard black and white on this.
Yeah, and I know that it complicates things and it also affects interpersonal relationships. But I think especially, I've always kind of felt this way, but especially over the past couple of years, it's like, I don't want to be in someone else's make-believe world. I don't.
Wow.
And I feel like real connections are only bred by having open and honest conversations. And if you can't do that with someone, then it tells you the level of interpersonal communication that you're going to have with them. I'm not saying be a jerk to people, but if someone's asking you a direct question, then I'm going to give them a direct answer. So and I expect the same to me because I'm asking you because I have that level of respect for you. So I don't know. That's just the way I feel about it, and I know it's not for everyone.
It's almost like the opposite philosophy of that, and I really appreciate that and heard that. Like, if you don't want to live in this make-believe, what are we doing? We're just kind of lying to each other if we're in this make-believe world. I thought that was well said. What do you think?
I mean, for me, everybody's not my close enough friend that I care about what they really think and deeply thought, want to get into the truth with them. So if they ask me a question, usually I'm very blunt, and I've gotten in trouble for giving the direct approach. But other than that, I kind of keep to myself. I hate unsolicited opinions myself, so I don't give them. But when someone asks me something, I will be very straightforward with them with all my responses. But other than that, you know, if you want to live and think your dress is pink and beautiful and I don't agree, I'm not going to tell you randomly. Just like, okay,
but if they ask you,
if they ask me, I'll be like, it's not my favorite dress.
So what about customized messaging? Do you understand that concept of like kind of altering it
right,
for
some
each
people
person?
don't take well to, I guess, my direct approach. Sometimes it doesn't land well. And I've gotten into friction with people that I'm actually really close with because it's like, you said this to me and it sat with me. It's like, okay, well, there's a better way I could, let's just talk about Colin. Maybe there's a better way that I could communicate a message to you than saying exactly what was on my mind. And so that's something that I work on with people that I love.
And you, go ahead, please.
Well, my sister and I just had this conversation because there was a situation with my mom. It wasn't like a serious situation, but I was telling her how to communicate with my mom. And Ebony at the end said, okay, I'm just going to tell her I don't think it's a good idea that she goes. And I said, yeah, but you got to kind of like temper it. So I think when we say honesty, it doesn't necessarily mean like be in somebody's face. It's just telling them the truth because that's the truth that they need. And I believe that's what customized messaging is. It's just another term for honesty. It's softballing because my sister's like, you're too floral. Like, mother, I understand how you feel. However,
Mother, dearest mother.
And Ebony would just be like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's exactly
and that's what I would do too.
That's
like,
exactly what happened.
Yeah, I like to do the burger, the praise, the constructive criticism, and then the praise. So it's a bun, the meat, the bun.
But I hate that when people start with like fluff and just like tell me. So that's why I try to. But that's how I receive stuff. So that's why I get the bun works for other people.
I need the bun. I'm very bun heavy. Coming up on DBL, our interview with reality TV star Jackie Siegel. She's telling us all about her new show, Queen of Versailles Reigns Again.
About the ingredients of McDonald's ice cream began swirling among pet owners on social media in mid-April. Facebook and Twitter users shared a claim that McDonald's uses xylitol, an artificial sweetener, in their sweet treat. The post warns pet owners should not feed their dogs the dessert. Verify viewer Lou emailed us to get the scoop on the ingredients. So let's verify. Does McDonald's use xylitol in its ice cream? Our sources are a McDonald's USA spokesperson, a check of the ingredients on McDonald's website, the Food and Drug Administration, and the ASPCA. Xylitol is commonly swapped for sugar in everything from baked goods, toothpaste, vitamins, breath mints, and sugar-free desserts, like skinny ice cream. A McDonald's USA spokesperson tells Verify neither its ice cream nor its desserts contain xylitol. We also checked the ingredients in its soft serve and found a vanilla cone relies on sugar for its sweetness, not xylitol. So, no, McDonald's does not use xylitol in its ice cream. The FDA and ASPCA say pet owners are right to be concerned about the ingredient. This is because in some species, especially dogs, xylitol prompts a sudden release of insulin, which can cause the animal's blood sugar to drop and lead to seizures. The FDA says xylitol is safe for humans, especially people with diabetes who are trying to limit their sugar intake. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
This April, connect with Al, Tori, Erica, Jeff, and Sam.
What are we talking about?
Real conversations are on DBL.
I love this story.
That's why you watch every show.
DBL, all new every day.
I'm building the largest home in America.
It's now time to finish Versailles. I'd like to show you around a little bit.
If she wants something, she's gonna go get it.
One statue is like $30,000. What do you think, Mochi? You like it? The house, it should be a little bit bigger, actually.
Welcome back. She spent 20 years building the largest home in America, a 90,000 square foot palace that could be worth over $100 million once it's finished. And earlier, we got to speak with the Queen of Versailles herself, Jackie Siegel.
Hi, welcome.
So happy to be here today.
Oh, well, we're so
Thank
happy
you.
to have you here. When we last saw you, your husband's company had gone under and your dream house was for sale. Tell us, how did it all turn out? It feels like it's turned out for the better?
Well, my husband, he's an amazing businessman. He made all his money back. We own the largest casino in Las Vegas. That's not a public company. We're family owned. And now it's time to finish Versailles. Yeah.
Wow. So my question, full disclosure, me and my wife just had a fight about a half hour ago. She wants to redo our whole house. We just bought the house. Yes. Don't get me started. So have you and your husband, David, had any disagreements during the building process?
Yes, we have. My husband, he wanted a blue roof. And I thought, who in the world puts a blue roof on a house? But you know what? He's colorblind, and that's the only color he can see. So it's like, okay, I had to bend a little bit, but I toned it down, the blue, a little bit more, because he wanted like fluorescent blue.
Your bending and my bending are two totally different things.
And he wanted a Benihana kitchen.
Ooh,
and I don't know. We're trying to figure that out. So like, because the smell of the Benihana kitchen might, smell the house. So I might put it outdoors or something. But that's another battle we'll have to go through maybe on season 2.
I think you got plenty of room there that you wouldn't smell it from certain parts of that house. Yeah.
And I never thought we'd hear the phrase "toned down" associated with that house. I appreciate it. That was amazing. Now let's be real. You were once quoted as saying you would spend $1 million a year shopping. What has been the single most expensive part of building this house?
I would say it's got to be my ballroom floor that I just went to Indonesia, and I picked out entire like gemstones for the floor, like amethyst and topaz and lapis and all that. And with the scraps, it's actually quality that I'm going to make jewelry out of.
So your new show, The Queen of Versailles, reigns again on Discovery Plus. Why has it taken so long to finish the house, and when do you plan to move in?
Okay, well, it's taken so long because I guess I wasn't in charge. Now I'm in charge. Girl power. And I want to finish the house because I want to live there as a family. And my kids are growing up. We're getting older, and it's going to be done. Well, I'm hoping to throw a New Year's Eve party this year. Hopefully, if my ballroom floor gets here. But I want it to be done for my husband's birthday next year, May 3rd, 2023.
Wow. We'll be there.
And you won't even know it.
Ding dong. Hi. Okay,
I'm going to have, maybe I'll do like a virtual and in-person party.
Can you talk to us about Victoria's Voice? That's your foundation. Please tell our viewers the mission and a little bit more about it.
Yeah, that's one thing that slowed the house down when we lost our daughter from the drug epidemic. We felt like we had no passion for the house anymore. But since then, we started Victoria's Voice, which is a mission about educating people, going to schools and incarceration centers, and warning people about like the fentanyl is now the big problem. So that's really my reason. That and living there as a family and being a mom. Those are the two main things that are driving me right now to finish this house. Because otherwise, I mean, I'm happy like running around like barefoot in shorts and a tank top like in my current house, you know.
Jackie, thank you for sharing that with all of us, and just thank you for being here. We appreciate it. So to all of our viewers, you gotta watch The Queen of Versailles. Reigns again, streaming on Discovery Plus. Also, make sure to check out Victoria's Voice, a very important foundation. Thank you so much, Jackie. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
is also called a Mobius loop, or the chasing arrows. It stands for reduce, reuse, recycle, but that doesn't always mean all three apply. Let's verify. Does the chasing arrow symbol mean something is recyclable? Our sources are Sarah Dearman with the Recycling Partnership, the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services, the Federal Trade Commission, and the EPA. The FTC has guidelines on how to market recyclable materials, but it's on the manufacturer to follow them, and it doesn't regulate the use of the three-arrow symbol. In fact, some versions of the chasing arrow are only meant to show the item is made in part with recycled materials, not that it's still recyclable. Aluminum cans, glass bottles, clean unlaminated paper. The EPA says those are all typically a safe bet for the single-stream recycling bins you'll find around town. But plastic makes for a trickier toss. The arrow symbol surrounds a number called the resin identification number.
Well, that's actually just telling you what the material is. It's telling us what type of plastic it is, not necessarily that it's recyclable.
You may already know different areas and waste management systems are equipped to recycle different types of plastics, but that also means you'll find the symbol on materials that are not widely recyclable. For example, many foam containers are type 6, which is typically not accepted at recycling facilities. Type 4 can be recyclable, but if it's used in a plastic bag, wrap, or bubble mailer, you'll probably have to find a special collection bin.
It can go be recycled, but if it goes into your curbside recycling cart, then it can actually mess up their equipment.
Items may also be made up of different types of plastics, some recyclable, some not.
This package, you actually need to take this pump off before you put it in the recycling bin.
So we can verify, no, the chasing arrow symbol does not mean an item is recyclable. You might have to think before you toss, but when you do, you're minding the planet.
People want to recycle, but we do have to make this information more easily available and make sure that it's not too confusing.
And remember, even when you can't recycle, reducing and reusing when possible are equally important. With your Verify, I'm Abby Larico.
Road rage cases are piling up around the country. Last year, the Gun Violence Archive records show about 500 people were injured or killed in a road rage shooting. That's up about 200 shootings from 2019. There could be even more because many police departments don't keep track of road rage incidents. Mainly because road rage isn't a specific crime to keep statistics of, and it's a problem that won't go away anytime soon. AAA says about 8 in 10 drivers will express significant anger while driving at least once over the next 30 days. AAA adds if you see someone driving aggressively, it's best to not respond to them. If you feel you're at risk, drive to a public place, pull over, and call 911 if you feel threatened.
I know what you want. You want to shop. Well, get ready because we've got deals for everybody in your life. I love when Lindsay laughs. In this batch of products from our friends at Morning Save. Check it out. Steph, what do you have for us today?
So first up, we've got a 2-pack of Let's Fit white noise machine with 30 soundtracks.
Whoa.
So this deal includes 2 white noise machines. It's also adjustable with a night light. Normally it's $60. We've got it, Tori, for $24, which saves everyone at home 60%. We've got IQ Technologies Pro V 10s EMS bundle. This deal includes 1 10s unit, which is this.
Wow.
1 massage belt.
Whoa.
1 pair of IQ slippers. 2 large TENS pads and 1 travel bag. Normally, it's $160 for this bundle. We've got it just for Daily Blast Live viewers for $39, which saves everyone 76%. We've got Vonkyo Cinemango 100 Wi-Fi projector with 100-inch screen.
Whoa.
So this deal includes 1 projector, 1 remote, 1 carrying bag, 1 AV cable, 1 HD cable, 1 power cable, 1 projector screen with an installation kit. It's got a bright display, Wi-Fi, and razor sharp images. This device is normally $181.
Okay.
And now we've got it for only $69, saving everyone 62%. And last but certainly not least, we've got the MKF collection by Mia K. Aubrey satchel.
Ooh.
So the deal includes 1 bag and we've got it available. Are you ready? I think this is a record in 21 colors.
Stop it.
I know. I mean, this is such a high-end product that normally it's $279.
Yeah.
And now it's only $44, saving up to 84%.
Guys, head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even go ahead and scan that QR code right on your screen, or you can visit morningsave.com on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph. Love that stuff. I just want to give you guys a comment from Just Me. They wrote, I've mastered a communication technique called humming. Instead of immediately responding to everything a person says or suggests, I just go,
I feel like if I did that, people would think I'm being condescending. I don't have like a proper like.
Try it. Hey. Oh yeah, that's bad.
No, you don't hum, but you definitely do a like.
Yeah, I don't say anything because I know if I'm about to go off on you, I'll sit tight because it's not worth the going off. But usually, other than that, I say what I need to say.
I think I panic, so this is helpful. I'll just go,
That would be even more awkward.
Okay. DBL's new every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.